Hello, hello. It is it's a little interesting. Charlie will be right here, but we had an episode of Big Brother tonight. That was dubbed as a special episode. Ended up being the obligatory like recap / clip video of the season. They'll probably have another one of these near the end of the season as well. But pretty much, it was good to see. Hello, Jacob. It was good to see Derek Levasseur come back. He was the winner of Big Brother 16. He came in and pretty much we just got some behind the scenes things, which I don't mind the clip shows. Chris says waste of space episode. Yeah, it was a bit of a shame because we didn't have. They got rid of live feeds for 24 hours, and they only gave us a clip episode. So that's really, really rough. Yeah, I agree, Fume. So the big thing here was that it was a clip episode, but some of the clips we've already seen, which I thought was really annoying. Like, it's one thing to have a clip episode, and it's like a slap in the face to replay the pickle juice fight again. Like, that was the biggest thing for me. And I got to say, though, Matt actually got some airtime on tonight's episode talking about his cereal obsession. It was interesting because that's the most airtime Matt's actually got on one episode by far. And he's actually kind of entertaining for a little bit of it. But so Hybrid says very boring. We already seen that stuff. Justin says he should have taken a dump on Paul's game. Brianna says I hated this episode. Fume says 30+ hours wasted of live feeds. Yeah, wasted for nothing. Yeah. Agreed. We will be talking about spoilers. We do know who the HOH is. So at the end of the episode, you heard a couple people, Alex, Christmas. Trying to think of who else. Just everyone is weighing in on how important the HOHs are starting to get, because let's be real, the only huge target left, well, not huge target, but the only obvious target left in the house is Mark. Most of the guys are going to have the gang mentality and go after Mark at this point. But once Mark's gone, I mean, what's going to happen? They got to eventually vote each other out, right? Ashton says, hi, guys. Episode was dog crap. Yes.
I saw it.
It was interesting. Welcome, Charlie. Melissa says, I didn't like the episode, but the casual viewers probably loved it. That's a good point. I told Charlie I want to talk a little bit about production and just the way that they edit the shows. Not necessarily favorable for one person or the other, but just the way the shows are made and how Big Brother is unique. I want to talk a little bit about that tonight. Brianna says that Ramsey's part was so funny, though. That was a good part. The Ramsey's part, like, the clips weren't that bad. Like I said, it was just disappointing because feeds were cut off for 30 hours and they cut feeds off for an entire day and then didn't give us any of the content from the whole past day. Charlie, the real question is, when are you going to get a haircut, bro?
Who knows? Could be a minute.
The wild man hair. Jacob says, who won HOH again? Justin says Ramsey's won HOH. Okay, so let's talk about it. So if you're watching, that is actually not a spoiler, but we're about to give spoilers. The only spoiler that you'll get if you're not looking for spoilers is that Ramsey's is not the HOH. It's someone else. So let's talk about it. Click away now if you don't want spoilers. Give you 5 seconds. I'll miss you. All right, so Christmas ended up winning the HOH, which is funny because Jessica was just on Twitter saying, no, that's the closest Christmas will ever come to winning a competition. Fume says 1,000 subscribers special, Charlie haircut special. You guys should see me when I had my hair. I'll pull up the picture on Facebook. I'll do a screen share and I'll show the picture for a special episode for everyone hanging out from this episode till the end, or if you're watching on YouTube, I guess you could skip on the end as far as video. I'll show my Jufro that I had back in the day.
But Chris says, how does Reddit get this information? It's got to be someone behind the scenes. This is the same person that reported before feeds even hit that Megan self-evicted. They reported Cody won Battle Back, Jessica won HOH that week, and now they're reporting Christmas won HOH. So,
yeah.
I mean,
Brian says, looks like Mark's on the block again. Well,
he's probably back
edited at the end, and Christmas said that she's going to make a move no one will see coming. So you said, Charlie? I didn't catch the quote. But
yeah, they showed two people's DRs, Paul and Christmas, and she was like, I'm going to make a move no one's going to see coming if I won, or something like that. Which we were just talking. It's that move no one sees coming is probably Matt and Raven. I wouldn't get our hopes up too much here.
Yeah, she's definitely not going after I mean, unless the move was to put up Alex and Jason.
That would be big.
That would be something.
It's one of the biggest moves left.
She might shake things up. Possibly. Ben says they brought Derek back to do the stuff they do, and there's only 3 people left. Yeah, like I said, we'll have another episode just like that near the end, which is kind of a shame.
Yep.
David said another Paul HOH then. That might be true. I think Christmas wants to make a big move. Who knows? She might want to put up Alex and Jason. But whether Alex and Jason is what she wants, that's not what's going to happen. Whatever Paul wants, he's going to get this week, just like what's been going on. So let's be real.
Yeah, they'll probably keep Mark off the block because they've been backdooring a lot this year. Well, and every year. But.
Yeah, Mark will probably, yeah. And who knows? As HOH, I mean, it would be easy enough for her to say, all right, well, let's put up Matt and Raven. If her target was Matt and Raven, she could put up Matt and Raven and then say, oh, I'm going to backdoor Mark, and then just try to win HOH. And then she's just like, hey, guys, I'm going to keep the noms the same. Sorry. Let's vote him out. But she's not going to think for herself. Who's the top 3 America's favorite house guests right now in fan polls? Right now, as far as people,
yeah, top 3 is for the past week or so has been
Cody,
Jessica, and then Mark. Yeah,
I was gonna say, and we might still see Kevin, depending on how long he stays. Kevin is a shot in there too. It's because ratings are gonna drop with this dud final 6. Melissa said. Yeah, I mean, they got all the footage. They got all the episode airtime they could out of Jessica and Cody. So, do y'all think Derek spent the night in the house because he had a suitcase? That's why feeds were off.
I think he brought that in as a joke.
Yeah, I think, yeah, he genuinely had Paul shook.
Oh, yeah, Paul was shook.
Paul should be backdoored. Yeah, Paul should have been backdoored week 1. I hope St. Patrick's Day puts up Mark and Matt and then backdoors Jason. It's funny. Just call her every holiday in the book. Puts up Mark and Matt and then backdoors Jason. That would be interesting. That would be really.
Mark would have to be off the block then, because there's no way.
Yeah, the only hope would be that her or Mark win, and then even then, I don't think Christmas got the guts to win veto and take Mark off. Because then you're pissing off Matt, Raven, Paul. Yeah, it'd be iffy. Tonight's episode was pointless. They should have done flashbacks with 5 or 6 people left. Yeah, exactly. That's usually the point, is that when they start doing the flashback episode, when they start doing the flashback episode when there's not as much going on in the house. Because when there's like 4 people left, usually it's just, they're just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, they did last year, but instead they turned it into a little festival.
Were y'all upset or not surprised CBS didn't put in the bullying segment? I mean, a little of both. I definitely wasn't surprised that they didn't put it in. They did. This was the first time that they actually showed Paul being a dick, though.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't. Yeah. I mean, it's probably going to be like that all week, just 8-on-1 against Mark. But they'll call him the bully while they're yelling at him.
Yeah, exactly. And CBS is just trying to pump it up as, I mean, we saw it this episode. Mark is the little bitch, to put it bluntly. They said, Mark is the little bitch throwing hot sauce in Josh's face. Meanwhile, 10 minutes earlier, they were pumping up how funny Josh was and how much he made everyone laugh, even though Mark was just torturing Cody and Mark, and that was like part of a 3-day stretch. So,
yep.
I mean, they like CBS wants to pump up Josh as the good guy, and they want to pump up Mark as the bad guy. And like I said on the episode yesterday, this is all because Mark is going to be going home before Josh, more like 90% sure at this point. So, if CBS paints Mark as the good guy, if CBS, just keeps painting who we think the good guys are as good guys, they're just going to go home each week, and then people are going to stop watching the season. They already are losing a lot of the hardcore fans because we see what's going on, and the people we like are going home. And now they're going to start losing. They would start losing casual fans too. So, what about the new temptation? What's the new? Oh yeah,
We're not addressed it, so I don't know if it's going to be something too crazy, but who knows?
Jacob, so if Mark wins POV, Matt's going home.
They'll probably send Kevin home.
Bet. Yeah.
Paul would want to send Kevin home first. So that'd be how much control he has over Christmas.
That's true. Ben says, well, they had Alex saying that she loves chaos. She does, but she also doesn't think for herself. Alex would instantly become America's sweetheart if she made the move to get rid of Paul, because Alex would be the only game player in the game. And maybe Jason. Alex and Jason are both good game players. Robert said they could have at least showed the outcome of the HOH. I know,
Sunday
right?
Episode, though, for you.
Yeah, that's true.
They got to pack that episode as much as they can. Sundays is going to be packed. It's going to be HOH, New Temptation, and nominations.
The nominations will probably be no surprise, though. Who knows?
Yeah.
Which we'll know the nominations at some point tonight, probably, because they got to turn the feeds on soon, right?
We'll know it at midnight.
Yeah. Midnight their time or our time?
Our time. After they're airing, that's when they flip.
Oh, duh, that's when the feeds will kick back on.
So 9 p.m.
Justin says, could it be a coup d'etat? I don't think so.
There could be like a Diamond Power veto.
Yeah.
But Mark being 8-on-1, it doesn't help him too much.
It's kind of like how Jessica got that temptation, but it kind of just saved him for a week. It just prolonged the inevitable. And honestly, it might have been better if Jessica and Cody had just gone home a week sooner to get tortured less. It's kind of hard to watch during those.
Oh yeah.
Ben says Paul screwed over Kevin's game.
Oh
yeah.
Now he's told everyone that Kevin won the $25K.
Yeah.
So Kevin telling Paul that was the worst game move he could have done. Because Paul's a gamer. He's gonna save that information and use it when he needs to. And sure enough, 5-6 weeks later.
I mean, what's happening to Kevin? Everyone liked Kevin because he was kind of just being in the background and wasn't doing anything. He wasn't picking sides and stuff like that, and people kind of liked Kevin for that. We've seen now with Cody, with Jessica, with Mark, anybody that tries to make any sort of game move in this game other than Paul is instantly outed and gotten rid of. That's what Paul has done a great job of leading all these people, is that he figures out who's going after him and he gets rid of them before the rest of the house can realize that the person coming after Paul is probably correct.
Yeah. I agree.
Why are there no endurance or strength competitions this season? It's stupid.
They really front-loaded them.
Yeah.
They front-loaded all
like the first 3 HOHs were endurance.
Yeah. So now we're getting
Kevin has made $25,027, so I'd say he's won the season.
Hey, good for Kevin, man.
It is good for Kevin.
He's got 7 kids.
He's got kids. He's got kids.
Exactly.
Chris says, I would not be surprised if we see Kevin and Mark are up. I think we'll see Kevin be against Paul, especially if Paul was trying to tell Kevin to go up as a pawn. See, the issue is here, the rest of the house would want Mark gone before Kevin, but Paul would want Kevin gone. And Paul wants to make the rest of the house believe like he's just a team player and he's just living in their world, when really they're living in his for the most part. But he's trying to make his beliefs line up with the rest of the house. So I'd say he's probably going to wait a week on trying to get Kevin out, unless Mark Could that be the move Christmas was thinking of, getting rid of Kevin?
My gut's saying she nominated Matt and Raven.
I hate to say it, but it was like what Derek did. Donnie and Nicole caught on to Derek running the house, but before it was too late, Derek got them nominated. Yeah, exactly. It was a case of too little, too late. Nicole realizes she was being played, and she tried reacting to it, but by then, like right now, Mark realized just 2 weeks ago that he was on the outs. He realized that Paul needed to get out of the game.
Yep.
But by then it was too late. It was 8-on-3, Mark, Cody, and Jessica, and Jessica was getting ready to go home during that week anyway. So it was too late. Mark tried making a move, didn't pay off. So Kevin kind of did it to himself. Yeah, I mean, Kevin.
Telling Paul you have that money, that I agree with you, Ashton. He completely did it to himself.
Christmas should nominate Jason and Alex. That would be big.
I think that's the biggest move you can make, other than Paul and Alex.
If Christmas nominated Jason and Alex, which side does Paul go with? Probably Jason and Alex.
He'd save Alex. He'd try and get them to vote off Jason because he has more control over Alex.
Yeah. Chris says, "Oh, y'all see how Derek seemed irritated about friendship?" Yeah. I love how I don't know. It's just I wish Derek would have just dropped the bombshell on him. Like, hey, just so you guys know, America hates all of you except Mark. Everyone loves Cody and Jessica. It would be great.
Dude, a quote from the other night was Alex was talking to him. They're like, "Oh, trust me, when we're in Final 8, no matter what, one of us is winning America's favorite." They don't remember the people before that. I think they're going to be in for a really rude awakening.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see how you like them if you do. Paul's playing a game. I can see it
like Paul is playing a really good game. The issue is just he's got a lot of people that just want to follow him around. And they're not stupid either. Like Jason and Alex and Christmas, like they are not stupid. They know that they're just being Paul's minions and they're okay with it. That's my big issue.
Yep, that's the irritating part. Yep.
Robert said, "Did you see Paul's face when Derek came in? Looked like a scared puppy. He was shook."
#shooketh.
Dylan says, "When Paul called Mark out at the start of the episode, I felt so bad." That's been going on for weeks. It's just the first time that CBS has showed it.
Yeah, it was rough, man.
When America's favorite will be just Cody and Mark.
I really think those are going to be the top 3.
Oh, I know, because Julie always does that. She always announces, well, the top 3 vote getters, and we had over 45 million votes cast or something crazy, and then she'll be like, the top 3 vote getters were Jessica, Cody, and Mark. And the house guests are going to be like, what?
Oh, dude, Josh is going to start crying.
I was going to say Josh would be standing there all smug. The top 3 vote getters, and Josh is going to be like, oh, it's definitely going to be, me, Paul, and Raven. Diana says, "Hey, guys, I'm done with this season. Stick it out. Stick it out. You never know."
If Mark would have left, I would have canceled my feeds last night live on stream for you. But Mark is a glimmering hope. He has potential. We've seen it before, man. If you watch Big Brother Canada,
the thing is, Mark is not the one that can make the move, though. We need Mark to be saved by someone else either screwing up or making a big move themselves. So
I think if Mark, literally, if you won HOH and put up Alex and Paul, the game would be so changed. If one of them go home, because those are your biggest 2 by far, and if one of them go home, the game's changed. No matter which one does.
Ben has a good point. It's like season 18 when James was shocked when he didn't win America's Favorite. He was so convinced that he was going to win America's Favorite.
Oh, yeah.
He just thought that he was America's sweetheart. And America didn't necessarily hate him, but yeah. I like Paul. He's just playing. Don't hate the player, hate the game. No, I agreed. I mean, although Paul has been pretty scummy, like personally on live feeds and stuff, he's just not a very good person. And I can't remember who I don't know if it was a podcast or a video I was watching, but like outside of the house, Paul's kind of, I don't know. You don't really, like, I don't know. I follow him on Snapchat. He kind of just parties and does music and stuff like that. He's kind of a tool.
The thing is, Paul just has a very big ego. And if you like his charisma enough, you push it to the side. But Paul literally just said the other night, he was like, coming back wasn't a decision for me. It was a decision I made for my fans. I mean, okay.
Yeah. Diana says, guys, I have not watched the feeds for the last couple of weeks or the live show. Yeah,
I don't blame
you. I mean, if you were big into Jessica and Cody, like the majority of the viewers were, I mean, it's tough. Ben says if they bring someone back, I would love it to be Devin.
Hey, I mean, we at least didn't see Devin for the entire season.
Yeah, that's true.
Just kind of like Davon. That's why it was nice that Davon was brought back.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Now, if they ever do a big show with 16 returnees or something, they're not going to bring her back or anyone like that.
Chris says, I still like everyone. Sorry, I mean, the only people I've ever disliked on Big Brother is Josh, BB9, Gina Marie, 15, Spencer, 15. Yeah, I mean, there are plenty of people that I haven't liked. BB 15 was full of them, so there's plenty of people that I don't like on 15.
I think it says something that a lot of people dislike this cast more than BB 15.
I'm wondering. Have you seen that like Jessica is like infatuated with Zach?
No, I don't know. I mean,
he talked about him on a couple live streams, and she brought a pink hat, like the same pink hat that Zach wore around. She's gonna wear it around the house.
Fan of his, yeah. She'll probably meet him at some point.
Diana says, "I guess not every returning player can be what? IKA?
Ika, Big Brother Canada.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm not.
Yeah, he was really good last year, and her
Paul hasn't called the girl the C word yet. I guess that's it. Silver lining, sure. Ben says Niku Haas was the only person I could stand on BB15. I'm trying to remember. I mean, let me look him up.
He went out second. Gina Marie cried over him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. That's all I heard. I miss Nick. This one's for you, Nick.
Yeah, that was
annoying. So anyway, let's talk about let's talk about production for a little bit. So it's obvious that CBS tends to pick their favorites and kind of ride or dies with them every year, right?
Yep. Especially the years they have returning house guests.
Is it more than a coincidence that CBS's ride or dies, the people that are always painted favorably, tend to do really well in the game?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. It's hard. We haven't had a normal season since season.
We don't want to scream conspiracy, but if any one of you are on the show, you know at times you will be a dick. Yes, at times. I would absolutely snap a couple times, especially if I was in the house this year, you know, with like Josh, because Josh would get under my skin. But I would never, no matter how big of an argument I got on someone, I would never orchestrate an entire bullying campaign for 3 straight days against anybody.
I wouldn't even get in a group session on 1 or 2 people.
Yeah, Tune. I mean, that's how CBS likes to. I don't know. They did my boy dirty. Speaking of production, they did Mark pretty damn dirty in this edit. They really. It looked like they were gonna play a sympathy role for, like they were gonna do a sympathy edit for Mark at first, but then like you could hear the background music, like it was just kind of like it was just making fun of the fact that Mark got denied by Elena so many times in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Going in for a kiss, and then they just always play up the fact that like Elena wasn't really interested in stuff. Hey, Lisa. But I mean, yeah, Toon said, told you guys Mark's such a pussy. I mean, that's the way CBS, that's the way they want you to think, for sure. And I mean, yeah, but I think Josh has done more crying than Mark in this house. And yet we rarely ever see Josh crying on the episodes and stuff. We see it all the time on the feeds. Anytime someone says anything to him negative, he goes and cries. Mark, on the other hand, I mean, and people always say like, well, these people have only known each other for a couple months. But at the same time, Imagine going from not knowing someone to living with them, sleeping in the same bed with them every single night for 2 months, and then all of a sudden that person saying that they want to separate from you. And you don't have the ability to not see them. You have to see them. You have to still live with them. Mark has to go through the process of finding like another bed to sleep in. It's, you know, people are like, it's funny to us because we can see that Elena isn't really as interested as Mark thinks she is. But we have to look at this from Mark's perspective. You know, he really does believe that Elena has feelings for him. So like that sucks on his end. You know, yeah, we can sit out here. It's just like, you know, third person. We can look and we can be like, you know, wow, Paul's a real dick because he goes and talks crap behind everyone's back and orchestrates bullying campaigns. But then even Jessica said it herself on Periscope. She was like, yeah, I liked Paul personally until I saw the crap he talked behind my back in the house. She said when she was in the house, she liked Paul on a personal level. So we have to remember that not every house guest can see everything that's going on. If every house guest could see everything that was going on, Paul would have been evicted 5 weeks ago. You know, so you have to remember to put yourself in the shoes of people inside the house, right? But yeah, Diana says, thank you guys for pointing out the gang up on people in the house. I found it to be disgusting. Yeah. Like I said, even if it was Cody orchestrating it or Paul orchestrating it, anyone, I would still say it's disgusting. I don't think ganging up on anyone 8v1. It's just the house has had this habit of just picking a victim, torturing them, and then sending them home. And they've done it every week for the past 3 weeks. They're going to try to make it 4 with Mark's eviction. So it's, I don't know. It's rough.
It's not the most enjoyable thing to win.
And then they justify it by saying, I mean, Josh still says, yeah, well, remember the pickle juice? Remember the hot sauce?
Josh, after he does everything, he's like, gotta show that bully what's up.
Yep.
Every time. I don't see it, Josh. I'm sorry, bud.
Toon says that's fact. I hate Josh more than anyone, but I hate Mark because he wants so badly for everyone to like him when it's clear they don't. He's always trying to kiss up to these people.
Mark's just insecure, man. That's all.
Yeah, it's just a thing, man. Everyone's got different personality types. I like everyone to like me. I realize that they don't, you know. But I'd be lying if I said that, you know, negative YouTube comments didn't get to me sometimes. It happens. We're all human.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's human nature is that you want people to like you, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Will Willifeeds be back up tonight? Yeah, we got to wait another 2.5 hours, though. And I taught all day, so I'll probably be crashed by then. I got to try to get an episode of Burn Notice in tonight.
If the nominations are completely wild, guys, and Brady's asleep, I'll come live. But, I mean, that's only if she nominates, like, Paul and Alex. Who do you guys think she'll nominate? Christmas one each?
I was going to say, because she said she wants to do something shocking. The most obvious thing to do is either Mark and Matt or Mark and Raven. Or Matt and Raven. If it's any combination of those 3 people, then there's no reason to go live. But if she were to put up Alex and Jason, sure.
I think that's a big move.
That would be a big move. I agree.
Matt Raven, Matt Jason. Like, yeah, just keep them flying. Who do you think she put up? And then in a little bit, I'll ask who do you want her to put up? But these are who you think she'll put up. So Melissa Gallimore, or she says Matt and Jason. Lisa says Matt Raven.
She'll be a puppet regardless. I don't see her doing anything. Yeah, that's the thing. She's gonna listen. You know, we know damn well because Paul let this be known week 1. Cody wanted to go do something. He wanted to go rogue with something, and it's still in the back of people's mind that they all want to be involved in this decision making, even if they don't really but like so if Christmas goes and makes nominations and doesn't run it by Paul, run it by the big boss man first, no matter what, Paul will be like angry, and then that in turn will
She'll be
make
the next target.
yeah. And right now she doesn't have the numbers. If the only way Christmas could theoretically turn it around, she gets on Mark's good side. She nominates Matt and Raven. Or honestly, if she cuts a deal with Matt and Raven to go with her and Mark, and then puts up Jason and Alex, they've got numbers.
Yeah. They need to let Kevin know that he's been getting dogged and bring him in, and that's 5 versus 4.
Toon said, was this episode really necessary in your opinion? No.
No way. Especially not after we missed those double eviction feeds.
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows what entirely went down between Mark and Paul?
And I mean, the big thing was they pumped it up as a special Friday night episode.
They kept saying it was quote unquote worth it.
Yeah, no thanks. How do you think Raven will respond to all of the bullying towards her online?
I don't think Raven's getting bullied. She genuinely says so many things that people are.
Yeah, I think it's just people pointing out.
Raven lies a lot.
In her, if I got on here on the podcast and just lied, you know what I mean? Like, yes, it's an opinion-based thing, but like having a terminal illness is not opinion-based. It's either you have it or you don't, or you accentuate the truth or not. People online are watching you live 24/7.
Yep.
You can instantly fact check anything that you say.
Matt Hoffman put up. Matt Hoffman, he's a Mensa member, and he put up physical proof that Raven is not a member of Mensa or whatever it is. He literally posted a picture. He crossed out names and all. He said he looked up Walton's, and there's no proof of Raven or her mom. And so when she lies this much about, you kind of get you're a little disgusted with it, and that's just kind of the way a lot of the viewers feel. I don't think it's bullying towards her at all.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, everyone gets some hate, but when you're famous, you do. So,
you're gonna be either liked or hated on Big Brother. It's what you do going in.
Yeah, exactly. I did actually like seeing the house be able to joke and not be jerks for a second. I know. Yeah, I was gonna say, I really liked when they showed Alex scaring Cody coming into the coming into the storage room, because it was like, you know what, that's kind of nice to see that like Cody can have a laugh with Alex, and it goes to show you that production, they edit things. Yes, when Jessica and Cody were on their last legs, they just kind of hung out on their own and didn't talk to anybody. But Cody really did try to make an effort to not necessarily play game with people, but at least just kind of hang out. He used to hang out with Kevin. He used to hang out with Mark. He used to hang out. The only person he didn't really hang out with was Josh. He even hung out with Paul a couple times. So
he really tried this week, and I respect that. I like that.
Oh, I agree. Hey, don't forget to work on the fake BB season where Rey Mysterio 619's Josh.
That's good stuff.
I haven't had anyone on Twitter send me names that we need. I will take, but remember, it's one confirmed name, so you got to send me that one person. Not wrestling, Big Brother, past Big Brother house guests that you want in this mythical season. And I'm assuming they're all in their prime. They're not coming back now. So if you want Mike Boogie from season 2, I'm down.
Yeah, there you go. Did you like Cody's exit interview with the iPad? Did you catch that, Brady?
Yeah. I was. It was just funny. It was really quick. And who do you want to win the game? Nobody.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to on the outside once you get out of the jury house? I want to see Jessica and my daughter. That's it.
You're just swiping.
Yeah, and he's just swiping through. And then at the very end, he goes, "Sorry for taking so long." The quickest exit interview ever. Oh, God. Did you guys see Cody and Elena? Oh, yeah. Elena, do I look like Paul? Ooh. Can Mark win this BB19 with no one on his side? He's the only one I respect now. No. Mark, I don't think Mark can win the game, but
he'd have to pull some stuff.
Mark, like I said, the only way Mark goes past the next 2 weeks is if someone rocks the boat and he flies under the radar all the way to like Final Four. It's the only way. Because right now he doesn't have Elena. So if Christmas were to make a big move right now, put up Alex and Jason, all of a sudden Christmas has drawn the line. She's made herself a bigger target. Matt and Raven have made themselves bigger targets for aligning themselves with Christmas. And then all of a sudden they send out, Jason this week or something. Then, all of a sudden Mark is like set. Like no one's going after Mark at that point. So,
and if Mark can survive this week without winning a competition, Mark has proven he has potential where he can at least win at least an HOH or a veto, given the chance. I really think he could bounce him every week when it gets down. He has beaten everyone multiple times.
Ashton said Raven's a liar. When they get out of the house, Matt will not want to be anywhere near Raven. Especially these people in the house, they don't realize how much fame they will have. They'll start getting recognized daily. Like they're not like superstars or anything, but a good-looking guy like Matt, he's going to have girls all over him. And
oh yeah,
that's why like these big brother relationships usually don't work. Like, yeah, Amanda was no 10, but we knew that she was going to find something at least way more attractive than McCrae. So
that was an interesting relationship.
What's McCrae doing these days, bro?
He does a Big Brother podcast too.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
Mark could win HOH next week. Matt and Raven won't last. Yeah, Matt. I don't think Matt and Raven would last. I think Matt's just looking to fool around, but I think so is Raven anyway. Raven was sleeping up in the H room for the first 4 days of the season in Cody's HOH room when he was HOH. So,
Matthew, did you guys notice she has like 10 different accents?
Did Steve and Julie? Yeah. That's what Jessica was saying. She said that was the most annoying part of the house was Raven has a different accent based on whoever she's talking to. Did Steve and Julia get married yet? No. It's so depressing, man, because every week we as fans come up with these hypotheticals and hoping for the best, but people in this house are literally killing the Big Brother brand.
Oh, yeah, man. If any of these hypotheticals that went down the path, if Cody won that last HOH, I'm telling you, this season would be different. Or if Jessica had actually made a move when she won HOH, this season would be different.
Yeah.
She screwed up, and
she tried one more time to put her trust in some other people, and it backfired.
Yep. And Ramsey's would have been the number for her and Cody. But
I mean, honestly, bro, if Mark gets eliminated this week, who are you rooting for to win?
No one. I don't care.
I'm rooting for Matt to win, bro. What kind of cereal you eating? What's tonight's cereal, bro?
Yeah, if Matt wins, that will epitomize this season. So it almost, I almost wouldn't mind it. But the thing is, future recruits are going to look to this season, and they're going to be like, oh, so he was just kind of goofy with cereal, got in a showmance, and he was a team player. And, oh, okay. I mean, I can win this game.
Jacob says anyone but Paul. See, the thing is, though, it's like I like good gameplay. I like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would definitely not mind Paul winning over those other 7.
Yeah, if Mark goes home,
unless Alex cut him.
Yeah.
Because Alex has played a good game to win, but she's been under his leadership.
I'm still waiting for someone to just make a petition, bro. Throw me on Big Brother over the top. Let's just end the season. Give Paul the money. Everyone else can. Okay, if they told the rest of the house guests, what if we give Paul $500K if Mark goes home this week? If they told the rest of the house guests, hey, we're going to give Paul the $500K and we'll split up the $50K evenly between the rest of you. Do you think that? And you can go home now.
Oh my God, they would have a serious talk with it.
They'd say we'll give you all the rest of the stipends that you would have made. So however many weeks are left, like another 8 weeks or something.
No matter what, that they're in jury,
we'll give you another $8,000 plus plus the $50,000 split evenly 8 ways or what would that 10 ways, right? Are they down to 11 or 10?
To 9 now.
9. So you take your 50 G's divided by 9 and They'll say, okay, we'll give you your $8,000 plus 5,500 for splitting it. We'll give you we'll give you $13K right now to go home. They would do it.
They'd take it.
And then TBS can cut their losses, toss up a special 12-person Big Brother over the top, throw in like 3 double eviction nights, and go nuts. Sign me up. Julie, I'm ready.
There you go. Back can get his year-long supply of cereal. Dude, the best line tonight. They were talking about, Mark was like, hey, man, what kind of cereal are you eating tonight?
Yeah, I was trying to feed you that 2 minutes ago, and you missed it.
Oh, it was like s'mores. Stuff's like crack, man.
Dude, honestly, I think Mark, I'm going to be real here. I think Matt has a problem, bro. He told Mark that, yeah, because like Mark and Elena were asleep, right? And they woke up and they walked outside, and he's like, is that Matt? Matt, what are you doing? And Matt's like up in the middle of the night eating his 3rd bowl of cereal in a row.
Yeah, one of them waking up in the middle of the night to go eat.
Matt, he said he was getting embarrassed because of how many bowls of cereal he was eating, so he wakes up in the middle of the night to go eat cereal. This is a problem, man. I think he told Mark that he can't keep cereal in his house because he'll go through it too fast. And all of a sudden, the guy has unlimited access to cereal. This is why they had to take booze away from the house guests 24/7.
He does eat a lot of cereal, man. I just don't like it that much. Like, I don't ever have it. Like, I never have it at the house. Do you? Are you a cereal guy, Brady? I don't really.
I gotta admit, bro, you put some honey bunches of oats in front of me, I can go to town.
Go to town, yeah.
Honey bunches of oats, man. Or like some of the other good ones, man. The Reese's Puffs, man.
In honor of chat, guys, tell us your favorite cereal.
And hold on, man.
In honor of Matt, I meant. Tell us your favorite cereal in the chat.
I don't even want not even favorite cereal. Give me a top 5, man.
Oh.
All right now I'm gonna make my top 5. All right.
Shoot.
Straight to the top. French Toast Crunch. We're going.
Is that the one with the Oh yeah, that's like the red one.
The limited. No, it's the limited edition. The French Toast Crunch.
Yeah, it's like a red box.
Yeah. So I'm going French Toast Crunch. The honey bunches of oats. They got a bunch of different kinds. Like I said, Reese's Puffs, really good. Maybe this is gonna make me seem old, but I'm a fan of some good Raisin Bran with the crunchy pieces in there.
You can't go wrong with some Raisin Bran, good brother.
Raisin Bran's good. Raisin Bran is real solid.
Welcome, Bella. Thanks for subscribing.
And then, and then the classic Rice Krispies. As long as you get to them before they're soggy, because they go soggy in like 5 minutes. But if you can get to the Rice Krispies when they're still going snap, crackle, pop.
Snap, crackle, pop, huh? All right. Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, you got a list?
Yeah, I only get Cinnamon Toast Crunch, really. I don't ever get any other ones. Let's see. Let's see what the people say.
Ooh, Jacob hitting us with the Honey Smacks, dude.
Okay, that's a pretty good one, Jacob.
Honey Smacks is good. Okay, hold on. When I was a kid, okay, my mom's a nurse, so she used to work early in the morning. I think she worked like 5 to 5, so she used to have to go in really early in the morning. So what she would do is she'd leave in the morning and send me over with cereal or those Uncle Ben's breakfast bowls in the microwave.
I know what that is.
She'd send me over to my neighbor's house, and I would go eat breakfast over there. She bought like the little individual boxes of cereal, but like the jumbo size ones, and those things came with it was Rice Krispies, Honey Smacks, Fruit Loops, or not Fruit. Sorry.
Fruit Loops, too. That's right. Those aren't bad.
Not Fruit Loops. It was Apple Jacks. I think original Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerios. I think something like that. And it was stuff.
The good stuff.
Sorry if I'm making anyone hungry.
Yeah, we're talking about some cereal in honor of Matt, Bella. She said she had cereal for breakfast this morning.
Yeah, I actually haven't had cereal in a while, but you know what? I need to go shopping, bro. Charlie, you coming over for the pay-per-view tomorrow, bro? You wanna go get some cereal for NXT?
Might not be a bad idea.
Dude, bring some pajamas, and we're gonna tweet out a picture of us chilling there, eating cereal, feet up, watching the pay-per-view.
Oh God! All right.
Make sure you guys like the video. If the video gets over 30 likes, then I'll post a selfie of me and Charlie with some cereal. I'll go buy footy pajamas.
See a lot of people with fans of the Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, dude.
Honey Bunches of Oats. That is a good one. Dude, apparently having cereal is the secret to abs. If you see Matt, so hey.
Cocoa Puff. Ooh, Trix. Okay, hold on, man. This is the real question. I don't know if this is a conspiracy. Have you heard the thing with Trix?
Here we go. Let's have it. Come on.
When I was a kid, Trix were in the shape of different fruits and stuff, right? Weren't Trix like all different shapes?
Dude, I've never freaking heard this stuff. I don't freaking know.
Okay. The whole thing is Trix are for kids, right? Trix, when I was a kid, it was in all these different shapes, like the orange shape and like a watermelon shape and stuff like that. Now, when I go to get Trix, they're just different colored balls. The real question is, did they actually used to be shapes and now they're colored balls? Or can I just not see the shapes anymore because Trix are for kids?
I don't know, man. I think this is too deep for YouTube right now. My mind's blown a little bit because I don't know. I didn't think they used to be in shape. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't think I was getting philosophical tonight, but that's a question that's been weighing on my mind. I've lost sleep.
Do you think Matt thinks about this at night? Is this what wakes Matt up? Is he thinking about our Trix still little balls, or are
when Raven was searching for Ghostbusters last week in his bed with that crazy head action? That was on his mind?
Yeah.
Was he eating a bowl of cereal while it happened?
Bella, we know who won HOH. We kind of said it before. If you don't want to know, I won't say it. But if you want to know, I'll let you know.
He says, I'll do tricks for you, Brady. Appreciate it. What do you guys think's going to win HOH? Well,
let's wait. We know who won, but
we know who won. Yeah, you can find it online, or you can go back in the episode.
I'll say it if you want me to say it, but I'm waiting to see what she says. Tricks are for adults too. Yeah, tricks are good, man.
That's what I'm saying. Tricks are good now, but they're just not the shapes like they used to be. They're balls.
Yeah, Ashton.
Swear to God, if someone in chat tells me that they're still shapes, I don't know, man.
Ashton, I don't know what's going on, man. This is what the episode was tonight. It was a cereal episode, so we have to break it down for you. You see?
We got like a 5-6 minute segment on Matt eating cereal. So
stuff's like crack, man.
Okay, Bella says I don't watch live feeds or anything like that. Well, we already had spoilers earlier on in the episode, so I'm gonna repeat it again. So Bella, if you don't want to know who won, I appreciate you for coming by. But I'm gonna announce it again just so Jinder can hear. So feel free to click away. But hope you come back. Make sure you click the bell. Anyway, so the winner of the HOH was Christmas.
It was Labor Day.
Yes.
It was Thanksgiving. It was Halloween.
It's Veterans Day. There you go. New Year's Eve. Yeah, there you go.
New Year's Eve.
So yeah, Christmas one leaked by the same person that's been leaked stuff. But anyway,
I can't call it Easter.
All right.
Oh, so, is there anything else to talk about tonight?
No. Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about. I was working. I couldn't start watching you guys till 10 minutes ago. Well, that's okay because you can rewind on YouTube and it'll be up in video format. But this is good, man. I love how like there wasn't much to this episode, but we've managed to talk for.
That's why I kind of put it in the title. Let's talk BB. We just want to talk with you guys. So
that's great. Labor Day, Cinco de Cardo.
Depending on what happens, we could come back, but probably not going to be talking Big Brother again until Thursday.
And all that matters is it's everyday bro with that cereal and milk flow.
And on that note, we're out. Peace.